everyone, wherever you are in the world today. Manuela Vincent live. If you guys are going to watch this on the replay, or if you're watching it on the replay, down in the comments, put replay. I know people go back and watch my videos. You might not have time to watch me live, and that's okay. So that's why this will be, well, specifically for YouTube, you can watch it on the replay, not on TikTok. But good morning, guys. Hope you had an amazing Christmas. Let me know, guys, how was Christmas for you? Appreciate you. Good morning. Happy Friday. Happy Freedom Friday, guys. Gilby Elduro, how are you today? Kalik, how are you today? Guys, when you see me, if you this is the first time you're seeing me on my live, if you would give me a follow on TikTok, subscribe here on YouTube. I go live on both platforms Monday through Friday. I didn't go live yesterday because it was Christmas. I needed to take a break and spend time with the fam, okay? So if that bothered you, I apologize for those people that always hop onto my lives. I didn't find I was gonna be able to have enough bandwidth yesterday. It was pretty super busy. Did mass in the morning. Came back home, started cooking for the family, okay? So yeah, I didn't have a lot of bandwidth and I didn't want to overdo it. So guys, let me know how your Christmas was. Again, if you're new, thank you for being here. Thank you for following me. Give me a follow if you haven't already. Double tap the screen. Subscribe to my channel, guys. I appreciate you. And we're going to get into topic today, guys. I don't know how you found me, if it was on the For You page, if you just scrolled on by and you found me. However you found me, I'm appreciative, okay? I'm thankful, grateful, and blessed. That's why I love these platforms. I like to serve people. I like to be a servant leader in some kind of way. If you guys are on my live, you already know. The ones that always show up on my lives know that I always give some kind of value. You could take that for face value, you know. I give you a free blueprint. This is the same blueprint that I followed for the last 18 months so that I don't have to get another job. See, this mama has a story. This mama has a backstory. I'm going to get into that in a minute. But I do want to welcome a few people in and say happy Freedom Friday, guys. And hopefully your Christmas was amazing yesterday. Barbara, how are you? Elaine, how are you? Yeah, how are you guys doing? Anybody on TikTok or on YouTube today? You know, it's like hit or miss. Like when was it? Wednesday, I had a lot of people come on here on YouTube. Today, a couple people, but it really doesn't matter. I like to just talk. You guys know I talk about a topic that's interesting. I talk about work. I talk about business, right? And I like to share what I do because I don't want people to be struggling. Struggling is hard. Financial struggles are definitely not the way to go. So thank you guys. If you come in, just say hello. I like to say hello back to you. Madame, hello, how are you today? Welcome to my live. If you're new, give me a follow, please. I appreciate you. Double tap the screen, share the video, get it out to somebody. Maybe it's not going to be for you today. Okay, I'm all right with that. It's not for everybody what my topics are, right? I'm all right with that because I would rather have one or two people on a live that really get me and engage with me than, you know, more people. It doesn't really matter. I don't care about this number. That doesn't bother me because I've really had less people than that, and I've been able to have a one-on-one conversation, get to know you better, and get you into my emails so we can have a conversation. That's what my goal is. I want to teach you something today. I don't know if you found me through my video I just posted on my TikTok. If you've seen that, I said I'm going to be going live at 11, right? That's called attraction marketing, guys. I'm inviting you to come and listen to me today. I'm going to be talking about how you'll be able to potentially earn anywhere from $900 to $1,400 a day, $900 to $1,400 a day, selling digital programs, digital products that are already done for you. You don't have to create anything. This is what I've been doing to make 100% profit since the last 19 months. Okay. If you want to learn these skills, you're going to get a free blueprint from me today. It's going to highlight everything I'm going to be talking about. Good morning, Junior Garza. How are you? If you want to learn that and you're sick and tired of working your 9 to 5, if you're sick and tired of being the mom going to the grocery store and having to take a calculator, if you're the busy 9 to 5ers and you're just sick and tired of being sick and tired like I was, you're going to take me seriously today and you're going to get some free information to take back home with you, okay? That's what I talk about on my lives. I want to help other people, and this is the way I do it. I share information that worked for me for the first time ever. And I teach people how to do the same. That's what my program teaches, okay? And I didn't even create the program. That's the blessing in it. It's basically very duplicatable. And that's why we have 57,000 people doing it. Let's just put it that way. In our community, there's a lot more on social media that people are doing digital marketing. But in this program, we have had 57,000 customers join us, all doing the same, okay? Following a 2-hour workday. And people don't believe there's a 2-hour workday, but I'm going to be teaching you that today. I'm going to be showing you what I do every day, okay? Let me welcome a few more people, and then we're going to get into it. I hope you guys had a blessed Christmas. Thank you so much for being here today. Happy Freedom Friday. Elizabeth, Grandma, Maria, Terry Lynn. Some of you probably left the live already, but I'll just say your name anyway. Timberlake, Mary, who else? Ruby, Daisy, user 43569519478. Regina, hello. Homeschool Party, hello. Guys, I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. Thank you on YouTube. Okay, so we're going to get into, we're going to deep dive a little bit. My topic today is how to earn $900 to $1,400 reselling done-for-you digital programs. Okay, I wasn't always here. 19 months ago, I was in a different space. I lost my job in corporate America 20 years in, guys. I did HR professional here. Do you guys work? Let me know in chat. I'm all about helping people find another way, find a better way. I'm the mom that helps other moms not have to take a calculator to the grocery store anymore. Not having to say no to your kids every time they ask for something. I've always done that. Even when I worked a job, guys. The struggle's always been real. I don't care if you have a job. I want you to tell me if you do, because I want to see what your mind space is. Are you guys, did you get laid off like me? Are you struggling? Like, there's always somebody who's struggling, believe me. You know, nobody's perfect. Hello for a few more people, and then I'm going to get into it. Leanne, Richard, Maria, Maria, Sarah, Marsha. Hi. Happy Freedom Friday, guys. Welcome to my live. Okay? Let's be kind to each other. I like to come and teach people things. And then I give you a freebie. I give you a free blueprint that you can learn more about what I'm going to talk about today, because a lot of you won't have time to stay on this live today, and I understand that. Let me see my chat real quick on the YouTube. Why does YouTube always glitch like that? Let me see my chat. Where is my chat? Studied IT 3 years. Oh my. Wishes. I'm sorry to hear that. And you know, it's funny because that is a poppin' field. IT, but don't get it twisted. Your job's not safe. None of you on social media. This is why I come live every day, guys. This is why I do content. I want to connect with people who have lost jobs, or they're getting ready to lose a job, or they're scared they're going to lose a job, or you're just burnt out in your 9 to 5. That's why I come and talk about this, because it's a real issue. We're talking over here to a gentleman or lady, not sure, that said they studied IT for 3 years and they're now unemployed. Guys, this is scary stuff out here. You see, that's why I need to reach people. But I need you first and foremost to understand that I'm not talking about getting another job, because that's not what I did. Although that was the first thing that I turned to, I tried to do that, right? Because you're comfortable with those things. You know your career. You know that's the easiest way to try to get an income back in your house. But it's hard now because the job force, the workforce is very competitive. I didn't want to stay 6 months to another whole year waiting on an employer to call me back. Who can do that? Who out here can afford to do that? Not this mother, right? I have 2 teenagers left at home. I got mouths to feed. And I have a husband, but he's been busting his butt working 2 jobs. I want to finally retire this guy. I didn't want to keep working for another person, but they weren't calling me back anyways, guys, last year. Okay, when this happened, they weren't calling me back, and it was near Christmas time. For the last 2 years now, I've had nice Christmases, and I want to bless someone else with those same things. But it first starts with learning like I did. You have to learn a skill, master the skill, and it doesn't take long to master it, right? You're learning daily in this program. It's not like college. You go to college. I have 2 degrees, right? Didn't do me any good in the end. So this is cheaper than college, and it's quicker to learn from it. You're going to be working 2 hours of your day, whether you have a job or not. You can fit this into the nooks and crannies of your day. And I've been doing it for 19 months full time. Okay. So I'm going to get into it. Let me know, guys. Let me know where you guys are from. I like to get a little bit more engagement in the chat if you don't mind. I'm from Virginia, born and raised here, Northern Virginia. Okay. And it looks like it's raining today. I don't know. I might have to go out and do some more shopping today, I think. I feel like going shopping today, right? I know it's after Christmas, but I think I feel like going shopping again today. So anyways, guys, grab your tea, coffee, water. We're going to get into this because I don't want to be 2 hours a day. Usually my lives go 2 hours. Can you believe that? If I see enough engagement, I will go that long, but I'm trying not to do that today. All right, so happy Freedom Friday. I call it Freedom Friday because I don't have to work for anybody anymore. I'm my own boss. I literally do 2 hours a day with this business, and then I'm offline. I'll check on my phone throughout the day to see what kind of comments I have, and if I have any emails, I'll respond. I'm communicating a lot with this one lady who's going to get started with one of these digital programs. She's asking me some great questions, right? I love those kind of emails because those are the serious action takers. Those are the people that don't keep questioning the crazy things. They really want to know, okay, what is a 1099? Can I do this faceless? How long will it take me to get in profit? Like, I have an answer for all these. I don't have enough. How much is it going to cost? I might not have enough money right now, right? And I can debunk all of those things, guys, because I've been doing this long enough. I didn't have money when I started this. Didn't have money, got laid off, no severance over here from my last job. But I knew that if I stayed there and stuck for the next 6 to 12 months, I'd still be broke. I'm not going to be that woman. So I purchased one of these programs to learn from and earn from on a payment plan. You know those things called Afterpay, Klarna, ZipPay that a lot of you guys waste money on to buy purses and shoes because you can't afford it. That right there should tell you something too, because you're doing that for the wrong purpose. Why not utilize that service for something that's going to give you something back in value that could potentially create you a nice income? I made my first $900 sale with this program in 1 week because I wasn't playing. Are you playing? Like, are you serious? Like, when I bought this, I knew I invested that $9, and I'm like, I'm going to work this business. If it's the death of me, if it took me 2 years to make a certain amount of income, I'm going to do it. I'm not a 6-figure earner with the online space yet, but I'm going to be there, right? Baby steps. What could I replace my job with? And I've been able to do that. So that's what I teach people how to do. And these programs do the same. Okay. If you're open and receptive to learning, you're going to be able to do very well with this. Okay. I'm a coach. I'm a mentor. I give you a strategy call when you get started till we get you set up to do the right things with this business. Okay. So let me turn my screen around. Oops. What just happened, guys? Swipe left to close. Ay. Okay, Manuela, get with it this morning. All right. So I told you my backstory, guys. I told you I was laid off and I needed to find another way to make an income because the jobs weren't calling me. I found a program that teaches me every single day still. It never goes anywhere. I get daily training every day. It's not like one of those courses you buy, maybe it's 10-week course, whatever it is, and then you just already forgot everything you learned. No, I have a program every day my mentor teaches. It's live interactive training, a community to hold you accountable. It's got everything that you need to be successful in the online space. That's what I found, okay? That's really cool. You want a comfortable job where you can earn. Yeah, there's no jobs that really, this is the thing. I don't have a corporate job. I don't want to get one ever again. So that was my incentive. Can I tell you honestly, Nate, that was my motivation to not give up on this. I was determined to make it work. Can I be honest with you? That's what I'm trying to say here. I was determined to make it work. And that was what was my defining moment and what pushed me every day to do this, because I didn't want to go get another job. But they weren't coming after me anyway, Nate. They weren't calling me. Till this day, I haven't had a contact. I haven't had anybody contact me. And I still have people that I'm in, inner circle with that have lost their jobs recently. Payroll, project management. Like, I know people, and they still haven't found anything. It's terrible. But why would you continue to keep looking for something if you're heading into a whole year without a job? Why would you continue to do that to yourself? Like, you're losing time. You don't have any money coming in. Like, you got to hustle up. There's good hustles, and then there's easy hustles, and then there's the hard hustles. I have a simple hustle here. It only requires me 2 hours of work day. It requires me to learn the skills and implement them that day, not waiting till you learn everything. No, that's not what you're going to do here. You're going to be learning the skill day one. Set up your website real quick. You're going to start taking note and implementing 3. I'm going to talk about it today. Believe me, 3 videos a day, short videos, content, 3 short form videos to the point. I'm going to talk about all that. But that's literally how I get the right people to come on my lives, and people that want to talk to me, and they're opening up to me. They're emailing me because I'm making that connection with people. Connection leads to currency. Currency is money, right? Yep, you see the frog back there? Yep. Connection leads to currency. But you have to make the connection first, because not everybody wants what you have. I get it. That's okay. My job is not to please everyone on social media. My job is to work with the ones that want to learn something new. People that are wanting to learn because they know they can't continue on the path that they were on, okay? So I have a board here. You guys are not going to be able to see it. I apologize, because when I go live from my cell phone on YouTube, it doesn't let me mirror the board. Over here on TikTok, it mirrors it, okay? And I don't want to keep my board up too long anyways. I want you guys to focus. I don't want you to be distracted. Also, be mindful. Wow, why did I get it? Hold on, let me see this person. Let me see. Hold on, let me see. So, Mushroom, if you're commenting and you're spamming my chat on YouTube and you're not keeping it relevant to the topic, it's gonna time you out. It's gonna blacklist you. I have a bot working. This is to help me stay on topic, so I'm not having to focus as much on chat, especially if I'm getting a lot of nonsense in my chat. So it's nothing personal. Just keep your comments pertaining to the topic, please. If you have questions about digital marketing, I'm your girl. If you have comments about these digital programs, I'm going to be talking about how you can make $900, $1,400 paydays, I'm your girl. If you need me to talk about what program you need to buy to be able to make a nice income from home, whether that's $3,000 a month, $4,000 a month, $5,000, I'm your girl, because I have the programs that do that. Are you willing to learn? That's the problem. Are you willing to take the time to learn them, embody them, put them into action? That's who I want to work with, okay? Good morning, Taylor Waters. How are you today? How was your Christmas, Taylor? Do you celebrate Christmas? How was everybody's Christmas? Let me know in chat. Hope you had a beautiful day. We did. We celebrated, cooked dinner. It was fun. Okay, it's not always about the gifts, but I'm thankful that I'm able to do something for my family. Well, there was a time we were not able to do that at all. Okay. Oh no. Hold on one second, Taylor Water, please. Taylor, don't go too fast with your comments because it's gonna warn you. My Christmas was, you were busy. Awesome. See, I have to have this bot on my YouTube channel because I get a lot of haters on here. Taylor, you've been on my lives before, I think, right? I get a lot of haters, Taylor. And so I don't have time to like really look at it deeply. So I got a little bot that sees trigger words and then it blocks people or it'll blacklist you. But you're not saying nothing wrong. It's just to slow down with your comments a little bit, please. What do you mean, C-Mill? What do you need help with? What do you need to fix? What do you need to fix? Let me know. What are you talking about? Okay, I'm going to get into it, guys. Thank you, guys. Welcome to my live. If you're here and you're new, give me a follow. I had 10 follows on Wednesday. Guys, we can do better than this. I had 10 new follows on this platform on Wednesday. I don't know what triggered it, but that wasn't a beautiful time for me on TikTok the other day, guys. Okay? That's not out of the normal. That's not unusual for over here on the YouTube space, but TikTok it was. If you guys can do better than this too, maybe just people aren't on right now. I don't know. If you can hit the follow button, if you can double tap my screen, can you do me that favor and share the video? I appreciate it. What kind of question did you want to ask, Taylor? Were you on my live before? I could have sworn you were. All right. So I'm going to be talking about how to earn 914 a day selling digital products. All right. My name is Manuela Vincent. If you don't know me already, I lost my job last year to a corporate layoff, worked in HR for 20 years. And I needed to find another way to replace my income. Jobs weren't calling me back. I needed to get into action mode. Did you not hear me, Doki? Oh, hi, it's Lisa. Just have a different count right now. Lisa, I don't know why this Nightbot is like literally blocking everybody's comments. I don't know what's going on, guys. It's all right. Lisa, welcome back. Okay. So, hi, Raquel. How are you today? Is it Raquel or Rachel? I don't want to mess your name up. So I lost the job, guys, last year. I needed to find another way to make an income, and I found that way. You know, there's a lot of stuff on the internet, and I do understand skepticism. I, too, wanted to be careful because I didn't have any income coming in after that layoff last year. I wanted to make sure that whatever I did invest in was going to give me something back in return, whether that was just the learning, but this one gave me learning and earning potentials, guys. That's why I share it. People don't know anything until you learn it. You have to learn and be open and receptive to things first. I didn't shut the door on this opportunity. I said, give me the information. Let me look at it. You see, because I needed the income back in my house. Some people there's a lot of stuff. Don't get me wrong. But I trusted the person that I bought this from, right? It's called Know Like Trust. That's why I come live every day. That's why I keep showing up for people every day. I do my content like I walk the walk, as they say. Like if I'm going to teach you to do what I've learned, I'm going to do the same thing, right? If I post 3 videos a day, I want you to do the same. That's what you're going to learn in this, okay? What's going on? It looks like some comments were blocked and I can't see what they were. It's okay, guys. Be respectful on my live. Be respectful on my live, okay? I'm good with you if you're good with me, okay? This is the topic, and I'm going to bring it down. I can't keep it up the whole time, but if you want to get the free blueprint that I'm talking about today, it's free for you to look the information, okay? ManuelaVincent.com. And this is basically going to walk you through what this is, but I go the extra mile on my lives. I share with you what it is that I purchased last year to be able to keep this mother from having to get another job. Okay, guys? I got a visibility restriction. See, I can't keep stuff up a lot. I know what I did wrong. Hold on one second. I know what I got to do. Yep. I've got to take something off of my board real quick. You see how TikTok is? I was doing good. And then this is the first one time I got one of those in a long time. So let me remove something off my board. Okay. I'm just going to take that whole thing off. They don't like certain words on TikTok. Not sure if you guys know that. They don't like certain words on TikTok. You got to be very careful with that's the first visibility restriction I got. So I have to be very careful. So I'm not going to say any specific numbers on my board or show that, but it is possible because I've been able to do it. I'm not going to come and tell you guys something that I haven't done. That's not what I do. It's not ethical. And that's why I need to share this. But I can't show certain things on the board, okay? If you guys want information about what I'm going to talk about, reselling digital done-for-you programs to make 100% profit, right, to your bank account. No one else gets it, right, to you. You're going to go here, double tap my face there, or you're going to go to this little button, this orange, and then my website's on there, guys. I can't keep my board up the whole time today like I normally can. Do you think it's financially feasible to build a new way to make money from the sale price of the property that you have purchased in the first year? I don't know about any of that. I'm not even in that headspace yet, my friend. That's where I want to go. I want to get into buying properties and reselling. When I get to that, I'm going to have somebody help me with that. I'm going to get someone to help me with that. So, yeah, I didn't even get approved for my restriction. So I got to keep my board down, guys. Unfortunately, I can't show my board anymore today. So I'm going to talk about how I've been able to resell these programs and make 100% profit, okay? With this program, you're able to make anywhere from 100 to up to 1,400 a day reselling. So when you guys go and buy something, you know that those people have products or service. Can you put that in the chat? Yes. Put a number 1. You know you have to have a product or service in order for somebody to buy it from you, correct? Everything has a product or service. In order for you to be able to buy it, you need to understand that that's the way of the world, e-commerce. I just can't show my board on TikTok because it leads people off of the platform and they don't like it. So I can't do that, and I can't show you guys the board because it's backwards anyways. So if you guys want to learn about this before I end my live today, I'm not done yet. If you don't have patience or time to listen to the whole live, by the way, anybody who's watching on YouTube on the replay, put replay in the hashtag replay for me. Beavis, slow down on your comments. Slow down your comments. Slow down your comments. I see that you said you're interested. Okay, my friend, go here. I'm going to drop it one more time, okay? ManuelaVincent.com. It's in the chat and it's pinned. I'm going to pin it to the top. So you can go check it out. It's a blueprint. It's free. It goes right to your email within 5 minutes. Once you put your email in, let me know you do that by putting a number 1. Anyone on my live today, if you do that, congratulations. That's the first step. It's going to give you the information. I just saw your comment. Oh, I know I know, Beavis. I have a Nightbot. I might have to remove it. I didn't really want to remove it, but I might have to. It's been helping me restrict some people from commenting negatively on my chat. That's why I have it. All right, I got to get really into the topic here, guys. If you want the information, go to this, Beavis. ManuelaVincent.com. That's where you need to go. It's going to take you to a website, my website with my face, and you're going to put your email in. It's going to drive you to the next pages to learn about what it is I talk about every day, guys, okay? Wow. Why would they give me a visibility restriction? That's terrible. Rick Ugerper's products. See, they don't like that. Guys, I can't show my board with my website anymore. So here, double tap, or here, go here. to get the information. ManuelaVincent.com. I can't show my board. Okay, so we're going to be talking about the 2-hour workday. We're going to be talking about the 5 digital programs that have allowed me to learn these skills I'm talking to you guys about, as well as be able to make a profit from them. 100% profit. Okay, so everything that you buy online is a product or service. Can we agree on that? 1 in the chat if you agree with me, if you're still watching me. You have to be able to buy something, and that person who sells it, that's the only way they can make a profit, is they have to be selling a product or service. But it's not just any product or service, guys, okay? The product definitely has to be in high demand. That's what I like to talk about. You just want something that's going to be, someone's going to want to be buying from you. High demand. And I'm specifically talking about you should have something that's 100% profit based. Affiliate is great, but it's not going to really pay the bills. Like, it's not going to pay a mortgage or a rent. It's not going to pay a car payment unless you're sitting there doing lives all day long and you're selling a high-end product, right? And I have a high-end product, but it's not taking me hours and hours a day to promote it. That's the difference. I'm into high-ticket programs, right? That give me 100% profit in return. This is not MLM, network marketing, or affiliate marketing, or recruiting, so don't come at me on that one. I don't want to deal with that stuff. Like, affiliates are great, but they should be secondary to your primary offer. And so I don't do that. I do this as a primary business, okay? I have 5 done-for-you digital programs. Each of these has a price point on it because not every product is for everyone. Maybe you guys are on a budget. Maybe you guys can only afford a certain amount, right? So by the end of this live, you're going to know what makes sense to you, which one you want to buy. It's like you're shopping, right? If I'm shopping for a laptop or a phone, I want to see what features are in this one over that one. I like to keep that as an analogy here. You're going to be coming through my website. You're going to be learning about what this is. And then you're going to come to a page where it has these programs, these 5 digital programs. And underneath each of them, it tells you what you're getting in each one. You're going to take your time and you're going to look at the value in each. Also, the price matters, but what are you going to get in return for it? Okay? Because it is an investment. This is a business. Okay? That's what I decided to do last year when no jobs were calling me. I decided to get into business for myself. I have an online digital business I'm now part of, my own. It's recession-free and rejection-free. I don't hear no's. I know when I get leads every day, but I don't know when people leave if they don't want, they're not interested. I don't care about those things. I care about helping the person get started, giving them value through my email automations, nurturing them, getting them to know, like, and trust me every single day. Yesterday, I sent out an email wishing everybody a Merry Christmas in my email automations, right? And then I put a picture of me and my family for a Christmas photo. Like, that's nurturing. That's showing you that, hey, I'm a human too. I'm not just here to get your money and get a sale. I want you to understand, if now is not the right time for you, that's okay. But stay in my automations. Maybe this, this month's not good. Maybe next month will be better. The next month, okay? You have to learn these skills, guys, okay? So with this program, matter of fact, let me take that off the top because I don't want to get in trouble. So this has no, so look, product in demand, 100% profit, and you get the master resale rights to that. Master resale rights. I get to resell these over and over and over to infinity, till I'm off of this earth. This can even actually go to my kids. They can take over this if they want to, and they can do the same thing. Okay? Once you buy one of the programs, it unlocks a business for you. And you're learning every single day. It's not like a one and done. You're always going to be learning. You get access to a community of 57,000 people helping you along your journey to the online space. You get a license or a certificate, should I say, like that on the wall over there. A certificate on my wall. I don't think you guys can see that over there. But This is what you learn here, okay? This is cheaper than even going and getting one of those college-driven 10-week session certificates. I always use that because I saw that come up on my feed for digital marketing. Digital marketing is projected to be a $1 trillion industry by the year 2033. We're in the right place at the right time for this. It's no inventory required, no overhead. This is why we're allowed to sell it at 100% profit. This is global. It can be done anywhere. Literally, when you buy your program, it goes from my computer, essentially, if you want to kind of think of it that way, right to yours. I'm not the person that sends you anything. Our tech team does, but it's a transfer. It's online classes, live, pre-recorded, live sessions 3 times a week, webinars. The mentor herself who created these programs is going to be talking to you, giving you that mentorship, one-on-one lessons. Right now, we're in a 30-day challenge to 10K for the month. And so that's the kind of learning, the level of learning is crazy here. She could easily charge tens of thousands of dollars, but it's included in these programs, okay? So we covered that you need a product or service because we're in the business of selling. But with this, you're not having to do traditional selling. I don't have to recruit anybody. It's no uplines, downlines. I'm not having to be in your face pitching to you all the time. I literally let you learn about what I'm doing. I tell you what I've done, what I'm doing. I drive you to my automations, okay? That's the next part. You see this right here? This is a little graphic of an automated funnel system that we have here. You get it for free when you buy your program, whatever program you're going to get. And I'm going to talk about those in a minute. But you get this free system called System.io. It's free for you. You get it. And then what happens is you're going to set up you're going to click a couple buttons to set your website up. And it's going to let you start to follow the instructions in the program. Daily videos. You're going to learn how to create content, very easy content. If you get stuck, you're going to raise your hand because you're going to get the help you need here. You're not in it by yourself. It's not rocket science either. It's very simple, okay? We haven't gotten into that, but I just want to tell you that's the kind of stuff you're going to learn. So you get the system, you plug it up when you get started. The first piece is the capture page. The capture page is where you, as the potential customer learning from me today, you put your email address in there. I've directed you to go there several times, ManuelaVincent.com. I got to be careful what I say. If you guys on TikTok want to see where to go, you just double tap here or go right to this little orange button. You guys, I put it down in chat on YouTube. So when you do that, you're going to see me, my picture, and then a screen that's talking about this 100% done for you business. You're going to put your email in, and then now you're in my email automations, and you're going to get a free blueprint. See the BP blueprint. Our funnel system's easy. It's not complicated like ClickFunnels. It's so easy. It's just a couple basic steps. You're going to get the blueprint, and that blueprint is walking you through what I'm talking about today. It's a document. It gets emailed to you. Check your spam folder, promotion folder. Get it up out of there. Watch a short video or two. And then you're going to go to the next page that shows you the programs. Okay? But this is the simple process. That's what I do every day. I do content every single day that are running for me every single day. 3 videos over here on TikTok. 3 shorts over here. I think there's more shorts running on YouTube because every day, I swear, I wake up and I say blueprint. Can you give me the blueprint? Every morning I wake up and that's how I get leads because they want the information. But 3 is the key number here to get enough people to keep coming and watching you and seeing your content. And that's how it works. My job is to get you to the point where you're understanding where I'm coming from. You understand my message. I was laid off. I didn't have any way to make an income anymore. 52 years old here. I needed to find another way. I found a business and a learning platform that taught me how to do this content creation stuff so that I can make 100% profit. I make profit off of the programs, but I also can monetize off of the platforms. right? I've done it on Facebook. I'm almost close to doing it on YouTube. Okay, so there's a lot of ways we're going to teach you how to do this stuff. It just requires consistency. Okay, so you get the blueprint, you read it over, you decide if it's for you or not. The next step is you're going to get an email from me for 30 days. That's the follow-up part, emails. This system comes already with 30 email follow-ups. They're already proven to convert. That's what's helping us to close these sales, not me. I don't have to get on a phone and beg you to buy something. It's my continuous emails going out to you guys 30 days. After 30 days, if you're not buying, I remove you from my list because, or if you're not opening my emails, that's an indication you weren't really interested. You thought it was a get rich quick thing. No, I tell you up front, it's an investment. It's a business. If you got time, if you can be consistent, if you got the patience and grace with yourself, you can do this. It's not a job. I don't need a job now. I don't want to get another one of those. That's why I pushed this business from the get-go so I didn't have to go get another one. Okay? I'm not doing that again. So this right here is you're either going to do it or you're not. Or you're going to sit in there or you're going to opt out, unsubscribe from my emails. If you get tired of seeing me in your email box, you can go to the bottom and you can unsubscribe. That's what I'm saying. It's rejection free because I don't know when you do that. If you just don't want to hear from Manuela again, you don't want to learn how to make $100 a day, $300 a day, $600 a day, $900 or $1,400 a day. I'm not your lady. And that's okay because it's not for everyone. So that's why that's there for you to go and unsubscribe if you don't want to hear from me again. Okay? And I do remove. Every 30 days I remove people because you're not here for the right reason. Okay? There is no get rich quick thing. If that were the case, everybody be doing it. So let's not get fooled by that stuff. This business, I had to work for it. You have to put an effort in. Okay? Now, once people come through and they get these emails, they're going to make a decision. They're either going to sit in there. And I'm okay if you sit in there and I check that you're checking my emails. I'm good with you. I don't have no problems. But if I see that you haven't opened up one email, because I can see that in here, I'm going to remove you. There's no reason for you to be wasting space in my email automations when I can make room for other people to come in. The people that take action are good. That's when you get your cha-chings, the dings, the 900s, right? The 300s, the 1400s. I told you in this program, you have 5 programs. Those programs, whatever one you buy, that's how much you earn up to. So if you want to only make $100 a day, $37,000 a year, if you just want a few thousand a month or a couple hundred a month or whatever it is, that's the program you're going to join. Because that's going to allow you to only make $100 per day. Like you have to make that decision for yourself. I want to leave a legacy. I needed to go for the big bucks here. Okay. But whatever one you choose, it's in here and you getting all the information that you need to make the decision and how much you want to make and how much you want to learn. You know, this is a good analogy for you people that aren't probably getting it. When you go and learn to become a nurse, I'm not a nurse, but there's nurses that were nurses in this program that decided to do this. They make more than their nursing degree ever got them. This mother was losing time for Christmas. She always uses that as an example. She had to FaceTime her kids to see them open their gifts on Christmas. That was life-changing. That right there was what made her decide to do this business. She's now 6 figures from home. She made more than she did in her nursing career. Okay, a lot of nurses in this. But what the analogy I wanted to use is when you go to get a nursing degree, there's different nursing levels, right? LPN. I don't even know all of them off the top of my hand, but with each one, you had to pay a different amount to get to that skill level. So with us, each 5-level program is going to offer you a certain degree of skills and learning. But with us, unlike a degree, you also get to earn up to that amount. So I like to put it like that. Okay, there's different levels in here. You decide what you want to earn and what you want to learn. So we're going to go into the programs real quick. Then I'm going to talk about how I attract people to come and look at these programs, because that's important. No one wants to be out here begging people to buy from them. I don't want to be on phones. I don't have to get on a phone for this. This, like I told you, this is not MLM. It's not those old school traditional marketing styles. But we teach you how to attract people to come and ask you for the details to get into your blueprint. And that way you got a lead, and now they're coming through your system. Okay? So there's 5 programs. They come with it. So when you when you purchase your program, you're going to unlock your business with this. Okay, we'll start from the bottom one. The first program is $100. I told you have to invest because it's learning. You can go and do this the hard way by Googling things, but you're not going to get the mentorship from someone who knows what they're doing. You know that because she talks about it all the time. You could see the level of experience she has. And you're not going to get that mentorship. I'm sorry, you're not going to get that community. We have 57,000 people in our community. They're there to help everybody. We're all cheering each other on. You have a question, they're going to answer it in there. Okay, I have my own community that I'm adding people to as well for extra support. Okay, so the first program's $100. That's called the Launchpad. Real quick, we're not going into deep dive on these programs. If you want to look at them, ManuelaVincent.com, or go here on this page over here, ManuelaVincent.com. Merry Christmas. Well, it's the day after Christmas here, Rena, but Merry Christmas. Hopefully I'll see you guys on the New Year too. So $100, that gets you Launchpad, and that also allows you to get the ability. I got to be ethical, and I got to say the disclaimer. I don't know what your work ethic is. I don't know if you'll make 100, but this program pays 100. If you can be receptive, coming in, learning the program, implementing the strategies, you too could potentially make $100 a day with that program. But it's $100. Right? You're going to learn the level of $100. Copy paste ads. You're going to have mentorship. Like I just told you, the coaching is there every 3 days a week. You're going to have all access to social media training. All that great stuff's in here for no matter what level you come in. Okay. But each level is going to give you a certain amount of skills to learn. That's one income stream. So if someone comes to your page, let's say you bought that program and you set your website up real quick. And you automatically go on Facebook or you go on TikTok, you start promoting with your little short form videos, very quick video. And they come into your system and they say, okay, I'm going to buy. All they can buy is the $100 program. I wanted to have many choices for people because not everybody's at $100 level. Some people want to make more than that. Some people are okay with $100 extra a month or a week. You know, $37,000 a year. Some people are. You got to come and choose what you're comfortable with. Okay. So that's the first program. The second program is called the $300 Passive Daily Blueprint. That's $300. By the way, each of these you pay your program fee once and your website, $39. Website is going to be done for you. That's why you pay the $39. They're going to create it for you. And it's relevant to what's going to be on your website. So if you came in at the $100 program, that's all that's going to show on your website. If you come in at the $300 program, you're going to have that $300 program on there and that $100. You get what I'm saying? So these two will be on your website for those customers to come through and buy one of those from you. Okay? And also think about the income potential. 300 is no chump change. 300 a day is a 6-figure income. Okay. I've only had one of these in the 19 months that I've started the $100 program. I've had one 300 and then all the rest have been 900. Okay. Just to put in perspective, because they see the value. When you go and compare, you're going to see the value in them. Okay. If you're someone that wants to go higher and you're learning and you want to get more training, more income potential, now that's the $600 program. That gives you $600 sales, $300 sales, and $100 sales. $600 program is called the Digital Mastery Program, and it teaches you how to make 6 figures in 6 months. Okay, that's what that program does. And now you have 3 programs on your page when they come in there. They can choose any of those 3. More than likely, they're going to pick the higher one because they get all the programs beneath it. That's how that's with all of these programs. It's all the same. People go with the higher one because they get all of them for that price. That makes more sense logically. But again, you do what you are comfortable doing. All right. I know there's affordability. Some of you have affordability issues or mindset blocks. I'm going to talk about that in a minute. Money mindset blocks. I'm going to talk about that when I'm done talking about this, because it's important for you to put this all in perspective. What you're investing in, okay? Where I'll talk about it. I don't want to talk about it yet. Let's go through the rest of the programs. The $900 program is where I joined last year. $900 sales. That's $328K a year. Now you got people coming in and you got $900, $600, $300, and $100. That's called the Legacy Builders Program. Legacy Builder Program. I want to leave a legacy for my family. I don't want to leave generational curse. That's why I joined that one. Hello, Taylor Waters. You're back again? Welcome. And so that's where I started last year. And I didn't have that on a credit card. I was maxed out. I told you I lost the job. We were living paycheck to paycheck. I did it on a P plan, a pay plan, an installment plan, Afterpay, Klarna, ZipPay. Those are things I have on my website. But I'm glad that they offered that, the person I bought it from, because I wouldn't have been able to get started otherwise. I would have had to sell something in my home to do it, though. I would have done that because this is how highly valued these programs are. And I'm learning a new skill that's in demand. And I invested in myself, and it's paid me back threefold. I went in with the mentality this was going to work for me. It had to work for me. Not, oh, I hope it better work for me. It will work for you. If you can follow strategies and you can be receptive to learning and you don't get discouraged, if you don't get a sale on your first day, your second day, your third day, don't give up on yourself. I didn't. I got my first sale in a week, and that's on average what the customers are doing when they literally follow it every day like it's meant to be and how it's taught to be. Okay, $900 program, $328. You get all 4 programs for $900 plus $39 website fee. Boom, you got yourself a business and you got the potential to earn $900 paydays. Okay, that's why my title's there. How to be able to make $900 to $1,400 reselling digital programs. Okay, that's my title today. Now, if you're the big dog, you're the go-getter, because I have a lot that come on my lives every day. They already know about business and they even say that's not even a lot, because other regular businesses would cost you thousands of dollars. We're talking about like a lot of money, more than you guys probably have. Okay. It's all in perspective. But the latest program that we just launched, and I upgraded because I saw the value in it and I saw what was being taught in it, and then we got a pay raise with it. I just upgraded. And that program is called the Legacy Builder Bundle Pack. It comes with 10 income stream potentials. You have 4 here at the $900 level. Now we got 10. I'm going to explain that. We saw the need for the Spanish community. They wanted to learn these skills too, digital marketing. So they reached out to our mentor and they told her, we would like to learn these skills. Can you implement something for us? We have a lot of people that speak Spanish. So now this program encompasses 5 programs in English and 5 in Spanish. So at any given time, when people come to my website, they can click at the top of the button, switch it over to Spanish if they only speak Spanish, and they can see all the programs there. They can go down and buy the $600 program in Spanish if they want to. They can buy the bundle pack and unlock the whole Spanish-English bundle if they want to. That's where the $1,400 paydays come into perspective. Okay, so now we got 10 income streams, 5 in English, 5 in Spanish. We've unlocked into international space now. Digital can be anywhere. We have so many people in this program. Because digital, again, you don't have to have any special license for it. It's a digital product. It transfers from my computer to yours. It's no inventory, no overhead. That's what makes it so easy to do, learn, and resell. getting those master resale rights to it. It's better than a physical product. That's why it's in high demand right now. The e-learning space is the bomb right now. Everybody's doing it. But now you're specifically learning, in this case, digital marketing. That's where this is important. That's what I speak on, digital marketing. Google this, guys. It actually popped up under the IT field, how high demand it is. Okay, I don't just speak things. You can go Google and do your research on it. Okay. So those are the 5 programs that I have on my page when you come to it. When you go to ManuelaVince.com, go through the process, you're going to see those programs there. They're going to tell you what you're getting for your buck, okay? So I upgraded. I paid the difference, the $500 difference from the 9 to the 14. But you guys have the chance to not waste time, come into the $1,400, get started right away, implement. What do you get with that $1,400, right? You're going to get more advanced training. So all the other ones offer you a level of training like I told you. And also, what do you want to earn? That's up to you, right? I told you at the $900 level, that's $328 a year. The $1,400 level is $511K a year, $47,000 a month. Let me give you another breakdown in Bob Street. Can you don't spam my chat, please? I've seen you say, please help me. I'm helping by giving you information. Please stop spamming my chat. Don't spam my chat, my friend. It doesn't like that. If you want my help, go here and email me. Okay? Go there and email me. We can email. We can have a conversation. I've heard it all. Okay? In order to, let's just put this in perspective. I love this. My mentor just told us this the other day. She used to sell a product, a health and wellness product. She would have had to sell 8,000 customers to become a 6-figure earner. With our highest program, 1,400, all you need is 72 customers. 5 billion people on social media. I've been able to do a lot of the 900s because social media is huge. You know, a lot of people are looking to learn something new and they need an income. So if that's easy as that, why wouldn't the 1,400 be any easier? Like, it's just all a matter of how you talk about the programs, what the value is. You know, I can show proof that it's working. Like, I have a whole community and I show that every day, right? Right now, my highest seller is the 900 program. I'm very transparent about that. I think it's just, you know, if you don't teach people what you're getting and what they're getting, the value, you know. So in that $1,400 program, I just wanted to put the numbers there. 72 customers to become a 6-figure earner in the online space versus selling to 8,000 customers. What makes more sense? And I think her product, it was like a health and wellness drink. Like, that's crazy. This is a digital product. $1,400. All you need is 72 and you're a 6-figure income earner in the online space with this program, okay? That's just such a crazy difference to me, okay? Let's talk about one more thing, because I know I get this a lot. Well, I don't have the income or I don't have the money. That was another one I always get. So please do Google this because I did my research on it too. I just wrote down a couple notes here. I love to learn new things. I love it. I'm a lifetime learner. Did you know that annually 200 to 210 million TVs are sold around the world? I'm going to bring this back into perspective about this money issue. The way you say that you don't have the money. I'm going to tell you where it's all going to wind up, okay? But that's just to give you an average. Around the globe, 200 to 210 TVs are sold on average, okay? On average, the cost of those televisions can range from $500 to $1,000. Because I know the price of TV is probably gone down depending on what you want on your television, right? If you say to me, I don't have the money, every single one of you has one on the wall. I have it on my wall. It's not even on right now. I focus on my business. Those televisions are distractions. They're not bringing an income into your house. You guys need to think like that. What could bring me cash flow? Can that TV bring me cash flow? Like, why would you spend all that money on a television? Why? Because you know what the TV is going to give you, right? That's the difference there. You know, okay, I'm going to watch Netflix. I'm going to watch whatever I like on these stream. Another thing I want to bring that home is, do you know you guys spend so much money on these stream? I do it too, but I can afford to do it now. Streaming services are expensive. But you're going to tell me you don't have enough money to start a $100 program, a $300 program, our $600 program, right? Even if you came in at the lower ones, don't give me that hogwash. Every single one of you has that TV that you spend a lot more than this program's on. $900, guys. I just told you on average, a television will cost you about $1,000. So don't come at me with that one because I always can debunk it. We always spend money on the things that we really want. Am I wrong? Maybe it's a habit you have, smoking, watching so much TV, binge watching. You're going to keep paying for those streaming services, even though you probably can't afford them, but you're going to keep doing that instead of investing in yourself. People don't want to pay for that. That's the thing. I knew I needed to change because I was out of a job. I'm not going to get another job. I'm not going to have a boss. My mom and daddy did that right. They were my bosses. I don't need somebody telling me when I can take a break, when I can go take my kid to the appointments. I got tired of it. When you get to be this age, you don't care anymore. You're like, I'm tired of it. I'm going to do my own thing. I don't care. I'm my own boss. Rejection-free, recession-free. Doesn't matter if the government's shut down. Nobody's taking this away from me. No, I'm not risking that again. So I just want to put that in perspective when you go and look at these programs so you really think about that stuff. You can even Google those statistics. It's crazy what we'll spend. We'll spend all this money on these electronics, but they don't give us income. You'll go and refer someone. And guys, by the way, did you know that we already are selling before it's a book that I'm going to buy. It's called Sell or Be Sold. Sell or Be Sold. I'm going to get that book and read it. You're already selling to people, but you don't got money in your pocket. When you refer people to watch a Netflix movie, you're not getting paid to refer them to Netflix. It's different if you have a shirt and you're on the Amazon storefront and you're promoting that. That's different. That's bringing income in. But you guys are doing it all for free and you're doing it wrong. You're promoting Starbucks coffee cups. You have a little picture of yourself with your content. You're looking all cute. But you don't realize you're not making the money. You're promoting those Starbucks. You got to wise up. This program teaches you how to promote yourself, brand yourself. That $1,400 program, if you were to buy that, you're going to learn how to get brand deals with the Nike. Like, we're talking about big brand deals, okay? And that's going to be a bigger profit. So now you got the 10 income streams, plus you're getting more profit in your pocket, right? We're going to teach you how to get brand deals, guys. Affiliate marketing training. Remember I told you shouldn't lead with affiliate because it's like 10%, 20, 30. Sometimes it's 80-20 split, right? I wanted 100% profit because I needed all my monies coming in. So those are things you're going to learn to get that extra income stream going. But you got to start with the main one, big ticket, okay? You're going to learn about advanced AI training to help you. If you wanted to create a whole page on Spanish, let's just say, for instance, you wanted to create a whole TikTok page or a whole YouTube page, and you wanted that to be all Spanish because you want to do a little testing. And let's say you speak English like me. I only speak English. Well, I'm going to use that AI tool that's in this program that I purchased to take my English version videos, translate them to Spanish so it looks like I'm speaking Spanish. That's AI. And then I have a lot of Spanish people coming in and they're buying my $1,400 bundle pack. That's what you're going to learn in this program, that $1,400 program. AI, affiliate. You're also going to learn the TikTok shop. If you want to have extra streams, right? You can have yourself a little storefront, a little, I don't even know what they call it. I have one on my other page, but if I'm wearing a necklace from TikTok shop or whatever I buy from there, a storefront. I'm going to go up to my showcase is what they call it. Go up to my showcase and that necklace is up there if you want it. If someone says, oh yeah, I see that you're wearing that cute whatever, right? You can, or these cool sunglasses, and they see you on your live and you're just doing your thing. You're not even promoting it. Let's just say it's on my head, whatever, guys. The people are going to see it and they're going to say, oh, where'd you get that? And you can say, it's in my storefront. Go and check it out. And then back to the topic at hand, right? That's called multiple streams of income. You're going to learn that in this program. That's what the 1400. I told you every level has a different level of learning. You're paying for the education, and now you have the opportunity to resell them. Okay? So I wanted to share that with you. Those are the 5 digital programs. They're all in if you go up to my bio or you go here, ManuelaVincent.com. Okay? ManuelaVincent.com. I put it in chat several times down here. Put it one time more for those people coming in late. All right. Now we're going to talk about the workflow. How do you get people to come and find you so you can get them to come into your blueprint so that you can have these people coming through here and looking at your stuff? How? It's called the discovery process, guys. We're going to break this down real simple like, okay? If you want to screenshot this, you can. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. So I'm going to talk about it. In this business and in that blueprint that you'll get from me for free, it's going to talk about the 2-hour workday. That's my 2-hour workflow. See, what you do is every day you start with 1 hour. You're going to create 3 short form videos. Short form videos, TikTok loves it. Short form videos, YouTube loves it. It's the shorts that you guys see. I've learned to repurpose. I use automated systems. I've invested in myself so that these over here go to YouTube as well. I create 3 reels with the same automated tool to go onto my IG reels. And then I post one post a day on Facebook. Okay. Some of these platforms favor at least 3 videos a day. Okay. IG reels, TikTok, shorts. Constantly putting these 3 different videos every single day. You got multiple people looking at your video content every single day. That's why we do 3 videos a day. You got to get connected with the right people. One video might hit one audience member differently than the next. I talk about the same message. I might change it up just a little bit as far as that day I might be saying, okay, if you're struggling to get people to comment on your videos, this is why. I'm teaching you something that I've learned, but I also talk about my layoff experience, how this has helped me to keep an income in my house. And people want to know, how did you make 100% profit? What are you doing? Is it easy? Yeah. Okay. So the content is not just throwing a video out and that's it though, guys. You have to lead with purpose. In my content, I talk about things that are real in life. Me struggling as a 52-year-old, no savings, no retirement, no plan B. I talk about that all the time in my videos. I might talk about it or just put a text on the screen. We teach you how to do it voiceless, with your face, without your face. We have all the ways to do it. Your message has to be clear though. It's called storytelling very quickly. 7-second video, 30-second video, 1-minute videos. Can you guys do those? Put a number 3 in the chat if you think you could do that. Something as simple as this. I would take a cup of coffee in the morning because the first thing I do is I get coffee in the morning in my kitchen. And I'm making my coffee or I'm just sipping my coffee. And on the screen, I talk about my title might be how a 2-hour workday allowed me to make $900 daily pay. And here's how. On the screen, I'm talking about how I was laid off. I didn't think I was going to ever be able to find my way after that layoff. Like, I was so nervous. I didn't know what I was going to do. I didn't have an employer calling me back, so I decided to find another way. And that's when I invested in myself in digital learning. These programs have taught me skills on how to literally take my cell phone working 2 hours a day, creating short form content online. 5 billion people on social media. It's taught me how to be strategic in what I say, how to be relatable. And then I make that connection and then people asking me for a simple blueprint. And then there's copy paste ad strategies in this program that you can do too that teach you how to get more eyes on your opportunity. So you're not having to DM people, cold call people, none of that stuff with this. I never picked up a phone to talk to anybody since I've been doing this for 19 months because the system does that for me. It does the selling, telling, follow up. Like I told you, that automated system, and it comes with your program. It comes with your business. It's the most easiest program I've ever seen in my life. It's going to require you to learn, though. You have to learn. But once you have this all connected and you start doing your 3 videos a day, you let the system work for you. Okay? So that's what I do. I'm myself. And then at the bottom of my videos, whether I'm saying it, I always say, if you're ready to learn, you're ready to get outside your comfort zone, and you want to learn these same strategies and skills, if you want to learn how to be able to make income from my phone working 2 hours a day, down in the comments, put the word blueprint. I'd love to share my free blueprint with you. Boom. That video is running for me all the day long and all the years long because it's on my page. It's running and running and running. It's going to reach the right person by itself. You put hashtags. We teach you all that. But it's reaching the right person that's interested. Not everybody. Who cares? You're going to learn your job is not to convince anybody. It's to just share what you found that's working for you. I connect with people that have been laid off. I connect with moms and dads who are tired of struggling at the grocery store. I connected with a 19-year-old, and I'm not promoting to 19-year-olds. They see me. I don't look 19. But those people connect with me because they say, oh, she's in business. I want to learn how to do that. I don't, what's the word I'm trying to say? I don't age, specifically target individuals based on age. I keep my audience to people that are 9-to-5ers who are tired of that paycheck to paycheck lifestyle cycle. You're going to learn who your perfect customer is. Who do you want to reach? Is it the stay-at-home mom like you? Maybe you're a stay-at-home mom and you want to start helping your husband so he's not killing himself every day to go to a job. You want to bring a little income in, you want your mommy money, like whoever you are, you're going to resonate with them. That's who you're going to talk to. When I turn my camera on every day, I see me, but I'm talking to that. And I'm not a man, but I'm looking at the 9-to-5ers who are busting their butts or who got laid off, because there's a lot of people laid off right now. And I'm literally telling them, and I'm resonating because I feel that pain, how it felt when I got laid off 19 months ago. And that's who I'm talking to in the camera. You got to get to that point where you're really feeling the emotion of it, because I do. I was tired of saying no to my kids all the time. I don't want to have to ever go back to a job. I was mistreated by a boss. I don't want to do that again. When I found something easier that required 2 hours of my day so I could spend the rest of the time. This week has been, these 2 weeks, right? My husband's off from his day job. But it's been nice to be able to just relax after, 2 hours of work. I get off, I spend time with them, play games. I have teenagers, board games, card games, whatever. But I got my time freedom back. Do you want your time freedom back? I remember rushing in the morning out the door, spilling coffee on myself, rushing to a boss, and my face looked like I was miserable. I don't feel that way anymore. Relief. I want to get you guys there. Will it happen overnight? Probably not. It doesn't matter. If this took me forever, I don't care. If it took me 30 days to make an income here, I was going to do it. I got it sooner, but I don't care about that stuff. I cared about, hey, am I learning something? Yes. How fast can I implement it to get myself in profit mode? And that's what I did. 1 week, I made my first sale here, and then I started getting consistent sales after that, following a structured 2-hour workday that this blueprint teaches you how to do, okay? So you're going to do 7-second video, 30-second video, 1-minute videos every single day, nonstop. You're going to put them on your platform, TikTok, IG, or YouTube, right? You pick one, and then you keep running with that for at least 90 days till you get comfortable, all right? That's when you can add more. I have many because I'm good. I'm 19 months into this program. I know what I'm doing, okay? Next 30 minutes, you're going to do copy, paste, free ad strategies. You're going to be given the ads. You can even come up with your own ads. They're not hard. Moms or dads wanting to make an extra 300 a day, a week, whatever their goals are, a month, right? Some people here started with just the envision of having an extra 500 a month in their bank coming in. They were able to surpass that. We have a lady who's been doing this for 2 years now. She just hit 750K year, 2 years in. Do you see what I'm saying though? This is not a get rich quick thing. It's a progress. It's a process. Build the foundation first. She bought her house with cash. She just bought herself her Yukon Denali. I think that was her dream car, if that's how I think it is the Denali. She's getting ready to go to a retreat, and she's welcoming us to join her to Costa Rica because she can afford that now. She's making that kind of income, and she's pouring back into the leaders, right? So those are the kind of things you have to look for. You have to aspire to. But this program, she didn't join it, she would have never learned those skills. Okay, so I'm just going to give you guys some objectives here, okay? Look, copy paste ads, 30 minutes. If you don't want to do that, you can go live. I go live. I didn't for the first 9 months. I was nervous, but I don't care now. I don't care because I made income here and I can talk about the programs. I have a topic every day. You'll learn what to talk about every day. It's not hard. You don't got to stay on an hour or two. She even says a minimum of an hour. Some people go 30 minutes. Okay? It's what you will never grow in your comfort zone, guys. I could tell you that. And then the last 30 minutes is the fun part. You're going to respond to comments and emails because now you're good, right? You got to give yourself some grace and patience, but now you're good because that message that you just talked about, whether you're a stay-at-home mom, whether you're the dad who's sick and tired of working part-time jobs, maybe you have to pay child support for your kid. I'm using real life situations, by the way, when I talk about these things, because we have every person from all walks of life in this community. A mother who worked 2 jobs, got divorced, truck driver, and a waitress. She was able to quit her truck driving job in 6 months of doing this. Okay, another 6 months she quit her second job, and now she is a multiple 6-figure earner in this business. So I'm talking from real life situations. Okay, so when you get good, your message is going to start resonating with people, and it doesn't have to be everyone. You're going to hit that one person, those 2 people that are going to be like, oh man, I need something like this. You were speaking to me, Manuela. I know that because I see it in my comments. They're like, I felt like you heard me. Why? Because that means my message is relaying to the right person. Not everybody, not the people that are calling me an SCAMMER. Block, because that's not what I am. And block the people that say pyramid, SC, the rest. I got to be careful what I say. Because guys, what are the biggest SCAMs? I'm going to be honest with you. It's your job and college. I can speak truthful on both of them. Those are the biggest because a job wants you to stay broke. They have you just like this. They can take your job at any time they want to, if it suits their budgets. That's a scam. But we bought into the scam because our parents bought into the scam. So that's what you need to be concerned about. Building a business is not an SCAM. That's so stupid that people even think that kind of stuff. Those are the same people that come at me that are broke. You're going to stay broke when you're in a job. It never gives you enough to do anything with. And again, you're giving all the power to an employer. They can snatch it up just like that. That's what happened to me. That's what's happening to millions of people every day. Yeah. If you learn anything from me, know that it's facts, unless you're living under a rock. I hear from people all the time. I just got laid off. I don't know what I'm going to do. I had a baby. Now I don't know what I'm going to do. Well, come and take a look at this. Use your severance package and join this opportunity. Stop being so skeptical about everything. Right in the front of my page says it. Discover the 2-hour blueprint that teaches you how to earn 100% profit daily. Online. Free information. Come and take a look at it. See if it's for you. If not, that's okay too. Stop being so skeptical all the time. That's what keeps you literally, truly broke. Because you're always skeptical about stuff. I have a learning program here. If anything, the minimum, if I didn't earn a dime, I'm learning stuff every day. But what's great about this is you're earning too. You do have that earning potential. It's just how badly do you want to do that, okay? So you're going to start getting those messages, and they're going to say blueprint. You know, I told you at the end of my videos, I always say, if you want to learn these same strategies and skills, down in the comment, put the word ready, put the word blueprint, put the word yes, put the word start, whatever that trigger word is, I'm going to put it there. And the people that really want it are going to ask me. They're going to say start or blueprint. Those are people that are giving me permission to give them my website. That's called attraction marketing, my friend. That is what this 2-hour workday is in a nutshell. We teach you attraction marketing to get the right people to come to your videos, to watch your videos all the way through, and to ask you for the blueprint details. When they go to your website, you respond to them and you say, thank you for commenting on my video. I'm so glad that you asked me for the details. Go here. When they do that, you now have a lead, my friend. When they actually put their email address into that website, you have a lead. Welcome. Congratulations. You got your first potential customer. But that's what you got to do. You got to do this every single day. You're going to get good. There's days where I'll get 10 leads. There's days when I might get 20 leads. 20 and above, you're doing good. Because that means 1 in 20 is going to buy from you. I've had 1 in 8. Our system converts at highest at the 1 in 20 when this is done correctly. But your goal is to get people to get into your funnel system every single day. You do this by the methods I just told you about. The 2-hour workday, creating the content every day 1% better. Connect with your perfect customer. Share your story real quick. Do a B-roll. You know what a B-roll is, guys? If you're lazy and you really don't have time, or you don't feel like you want to just create something, like I do simple coffee videos, like literally, like I showed you earlier. I'm always having coffee, making the coffee. This holiday, I was walking around with my Christmas tree wherever I'm at. I'll just videotape things. We were having dinner last night. I videotaped my family at the table. That's a B-roll. And then you just slap that text on the top. That shows your lifestyle. That's connecting with someone who really loves that. Oh, wow. Nice dinner, you know, warm, inviting, family members laughing. Like, people want to see you being authentic. And that's all it takes. It's not hard. Very quick videos, because we know people don't have a lot of time. It's a microwave society. All right. So that's it. That's the 2-hour workday. Mentorship and community here. Okay. That's what you get in this business. You get all of that for one price, for a $100 sale or $100 program. $300 program, $600 program, $900 program, or $1,400 program. You choose, okay? You choose based on your goals, dreams, aspirations, whatever you want to think of it, okay, guys? Let me show you this. Let me show you guys this first, okay? Ay. So, see, this is my website. My face is there. I'll show you guys in a minute. 1 second. Discover the 2-hour blueprint that teaches you how to earn 100% profit. You put your email here, boom, click the button. It'll take you to the web pages. Look for your blueprint in the automated email that comes to you from my system to yours, my friend. And you check your spam folder, your promotion folder, you get it out, and then it's going to walk you through the rest of the process. You decide which one is for you, right? Okay, let me show my other friend over here on this platform. And then I'm going to show you guys a community real quick. We're going to hop off of here. We're going to bounce. See this? This is my capture page, my friend. You go to Manuela right there. It's a visibility. I got to be careful. Can't show too much. And you're going to go here and it's going to talk. There's my face. And then you read this and you put your email in there. And then it's going to dump you over to a couple videos. Let me show you something real quick. Manuela, thank you page. Okay, this is what the next page will be. This is our mentor, Michelle O'Neill. And then there's other things on here. Income proof, right? 1,800. You know what? My third month into this, I had my first 1,800 week. The day one, I had a $900 sale come in while I was on a mentoring call. That same week, I was watching a Netflix movie and had $900. Some of you are watching Netflix and not making a dime. So I like to share that as an example. That can happen to any one of you. I'm no one special. It just so happens people were ready to buy that day, right? Look, this is just income potentials. You see them right on the page. You can come to the same page, 5,008 days. Look, okay? Once you see this stuff, you go here and you click this button. This will take you over to the page. See how I told you I'm in the highest program? I have the bundle pack. So if someone is Spanish and they can go right here and click this button, it'll switch it to Espanol. If you want to go back to English, you hit it again. And it tells you these are the 10 income streams you have. 5 in English, 5 in Spanish. And the person's going to come through and read all this good stuff. And our mentor's there. All the good stuff's on this page. And you just come down and you read it very carefully. It tells you what you're getting. Yes, indeed. I hate to be so elementary, but I think people overcomplicate it. You can listen to our 6- and 7-figure earners. He's now was a welder. He's 500K in. She is a self-made millionaire in South Africa now. This was the truck driver lady. She lives in West Virginia. I think she's at 600K now a year. And she makes 700K a year. She's from Canada. These are our 6- and 7-figure income earners, guys, okay? Here's me, my family. You can keep on rolling down the page. And you read it all carefully. And then you come to the programs, and you can see all the programs here. It tells you exactly what you're going to get for the price. You can go down to the smaller programs if you like. By the way, you can upgrade within 30 days. You pay the difference if you decide to do so. I think I just invited somebody by accident. I didn't mean to do that. So I hope nobody takes that. I don't want to invite anybody to the live today. No. If you want to do a payment plan, guys, all of these have it available. You pick the one that you want. You go to the page and you make sure my face is here, my website's here. And then you go and you click on any of these options, okay? PayPal offers payment plans. What else? Here, if you want multiple payment plans, you go to the Stripe button right there. And then here, it shows you I have Afterpay, I have Klarna, and I have ZipPay. And I have other ones, but they're not on the page. You'd have to email me and let me know what you want to do, okay? But all of these programs offer the payment plan option. So no matter if you come in at the 1,400, the Beavis, that makes no sense. You weren't interested to begin with. You weren't interested to begin with, right? Have you been hearing me this whole time? I am not interested anymore because I have been placed in timeout for no reason. That's silly. You weren't interested to begin with. So God bless you. Have a great day. I don't have to beg anybody to join my business, my friends. I don't. The business sells itself. I don't have to take hate from people on my social platforms. I have the right to block people if you come in. I don't have to beg for business. My business works on autopilot 24/7. It gets the right people, mindset, mentorship, mindset people. It gets entrepreneurial spirited people on my lives and my content, so I don't got to chase anybody. So when people come at me like a little child saying, you timed me out, so I'm not interested, that makes no sense. That's silly. You guys are silly. Let me show you this, my friends. Look. 1 second. This is the community, 57.9 thousand. This is where you be staying majority of your time. This can be downloaded on your phone. It's called the School app. So right now we're on day 4 of the 30-day legacy launch, 10K in 30 days. She's literally schooling us on everything we need to know. So we're already on day 4. Every day is a video. You watch it and you implement it. She's giving you strategies. She's giving you cheat sheets, how to use ChatGPT to come up with content ideas. God, this is just so silly how people don't understand or get into the right programs. This is brilliant. This is everyday learning. Look, she gave us content banks, like literally cheat sheets, what to talk about in our videos. I used to think making money online was only for other people. Turns out I was wrong. Like, this is what she's given us. This is the stuff that I apply into my content. One of my videos might be talking about that. The second one will be talking about the 2-hour workday, how I'm able to make income online using my phone. Another one, it'd be more relatable. It'd be something else. Every video needs to be a little bit different, but ultimately you're telling your story. The story never changes. But this is crazy how people are just don't want to take the time, or they're so scared because they never heard of it before. This is digital marketing, guys. This lady knows what she's talking about. She's been doing this she's been doing digital marketing for probably 3 years now. She came from the network marketing. She hated it. She lost time with her family. That's why she loved this, and she created the 2-hour workday system. So look, let's look at some wins, okay? Let's look at some wins real quick. Oops, I messed that up. 1 second. Default. Okay, let's look at some wins. Mindy Judd, she is now a 6-figure earner in this business. It was the other day, actually, she just hit it. She's a stay-at-home mom, by the way. She had $500 more to go. So I'm assuming maybe somebody bought her $900 program. It got her over to the 6-figure earning. In 2 years, it took her. That's good. 2 years online, that's not easy, guys. But she did it in 2 years, 6 figures now, right? She's sharing that on this live. Then our mentor herself, she still shares her. This is what a $1,400 payday looks like. It comes on your system.io. It comes to your Stripe account, whatever you guys set up. Somebody bought that from her, right? And she doesn't even need these $1,400. She's already making she's at a $12 million income earner right now. She started with this business, and then she's added additional streams of income. Okay? So she still shows her proof. Look, Stephanie, this lady right here, she had a $1,400 payday. Look, through her Stripe account, $1,400. That's what the $1,400 looks like, guys. If you can envision it, it happens. When I envisioned my first $900 sale came in, I envisioned what it would feel like, what I would be doing. And that triggered everything. My belief level went out the roof. 2 in the same week, guys? I'm happy with 1 a week, but 2 in the same week? Come on. I've been able to pay down debt. I've been able to do things I couldn't do before. Look, she had a $3,800 sale, $3,800 come in yesterday going live. 1,700 had my biggest day so far. Look, these are just income proofs. Mindy had another $1,400 sale on a live. Look, this is what it looks like. When you get a Stripe payment, it comes in like that. I have Stripe set up too. Okay. Let me show you some of my proof real quick. Let me go to Google Docs. I had to extract some of my earnings from the system. Let me see if I can find it. Right here. Because once they're in there, they get lost. Look, okay, these are the ones that I was able to pull out of there. Another $900 while watching Netflix. That was the same time I told you I got those 2 in a week. $900 while at the pool. I just got off my live on YouTube, and a gentleman, that 19-year-old, bought from me right as I went to the pool, guys. It pops up on your screen like that. This is when I made my first $900 sale. I was ecstatic and I was sleeping. It happens at any time. You never know. You'll be sleeping. You could be on a mentoring call. It doesn't matter. Hey, Champagne, how are you today? Another $900 sale. I had to mark off the name. That one came to my my Square account, and I didn't even realize I got that one. Look what it says. This one came in on a Saturday and I didn't even notice it until it hit my bank account. Sometimes that happens that way. 900 on a Sunday. Ding. This was on the mentoring call. I'm just showing you proof that it works, guys. Will you have them every single day? Not always. I focus on what's working. If I'm getting people asking me for the details, that's working. And then my job is to get them into the system, having them go through the system, letting it follow up with them, right? That's the goal with this business, guys, okay? Flip camera. So that is it in a nutshell. Oh, I didn't show you guys this. Hold on one second. So let me show you the community real quick. So this is the, oh, one second. This is the community, 57.9 thousand members. Hey, Justin, how are you? Or is it Justin? Justin, I don't know if I'm saying your name right. So this is the community, and everything is live in this community, guys, okay? Everything's live in this community. As you can see up here, 6-figure. I'm going to be joining that workshop in 3 days, right? It's going to teach you everything about becoming a 6-figure earner, right? All of us are able to do that. It's just some people don't have the belief because they're conditioned that the only way to do that is through a job. And that's just, excuse me, that's not true. And I've seen it firsthand in this program. I never thought I could make 900 in one day. I never made that on a job in a day. And when I did, my belief level went through the roof. And that's why I like to share this program, okay? So we're learning about, right here is a 30-day legacy launch challenge we've been doing for the last 4 days. You go to the win section. This is where people are getting sales, right? Hold on. I was telling everybody before about the 6-figure. She just hit 6 figures, a stay-at-home mom. This lady got a $1,400 Legacy Builder bundle sale. After 11 months, she finally got her first $1,400 sale. You see that? It doesn't matter how long it takes you. Are you in it to win it? Or are you just going to want one of these quick and easy things? Oh, you know, and you're not going to stick around. You keep flying to the next shiny object. That's the difference between you and I, my friends. I don't do that. I finally found something that works because I put the effort into it, okay? Is that you? I don't know. Another $1,400. This is what this looks like on a live. See that? The Stripe account, it popped up 14, and she screenshotted it while she was on her live. Someone just paid her. This is what it looks like. Okay, guys. Another stay-at-home mom, 900. She got 2 $900 sales in the same week, back to back, like I told you I did. And then she got a $300 sale. See? That's a $2,100 week. And you're playing. You guys are over here playing, thinking it's not possible, right? Another $900 sale right here. This is why I show it. Because if it wasn't real, I wouldn't be showing you the proof of it. See? Okay? I can show you guys proof all day, but it doesn't feed your bank account. It's what you're going to do with it. So that is it, guys. I'm about to bounce off of here. If you want to learn these same strategies and skills, you can either go to my blueprint. I dropped it in chat. Several times here on YouTube. If you guys are watching this on the replay, let me know. Hashtag replay. Let me know where you're from. I appreciate that. I put my website again in the chat. If you want to go check out the blueprint, that's free for you to look at. It takes you to all the programs, proof, everything's in there. Okay? ManuelaVincent.com. Again, we talked about this today. If you guys want to get the details, if you're watching from the outside of the room and you're not in the room, you could go to here, double tap, and you could go here, get the same information. All right, that is it, guys. I loved being here today. I'm getting ready to bounce. I don't know why I go over the hour. I go over the hour if I get a lot of engagement, but I might have to just really go back to the 1 hours. So all right, guys, that's it. If you have any questions, make sure you go into my blueprint. You put your email, and we can email back and forth with each other. Okay? I look forward to speaking with you guys. You won't see me tomorrow or Sunday. It'd be Monday. Okay. This is a flexible business. All right. I will talk to you guys again. Have a fabulous Friday and a blessed weekend, guys. Talk to you soon. Take care.